Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the Weirdo Watchlist Podcast, the podcast that's slightly off where we talk about movies, podcasts, in the Righteous Gemstones, and more movies. None of that in that order. I am your host. That's your other host, Sam, over there. How are you? How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm living. I'm alive. Feeling anxious. Feeling high, but not in a drug way.
Ooh.
In a high drive, overdrive, anxious way.
Uh-oh.
But you know what? It is what it is. You know what, baby? We're living every day.
Yeah.
We're living every day as it comes. How are you, dog?
I'm doing good. I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not anxious about nothing, but
No? You're a married man.
married man. Easy.
You're
It's
married
the
man.
easy life.
Now that it's on my brain, obviously we're not going to talk about it quite yet, but the movie today,
Yeah.
that's you in like, what, 14, 15 years from now,
Dude,
buddy.
I fucking hope not. Good lord.
I'm a serious man. Tell me more about what you've watched other than A Serious Man that we'll talk about later.
Because we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Pressure my brain, obviously.
Yeah. Are you caught up on the Righteous Gemstones?
You know what? Let me look. The Righteous Gemstones.
There's 5 episodes.
I think maybe I watched the 4th one, but I don't remember what happened. And there was something big that happened, you said.
Yeah. I'm also trying to remember exactly what happened. But episode 4, I remember being significant because Walton Goggin hangs dong yet again. He gets his stunt dong back. Episodes just opens with that, just a full shot of his nuts, and then you get back nuts. And he's like water skiing. He's water skiing too, so he's like kicking his legs around. And it was a lake house episode. They went to the ye old family lake house.
I just read the little synopsis, and the number 69 is popping up here. That's something that happens in that episode. I haven't watched it yet. No, I've only watched apparently episode 3, but yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, I know we were talking about it last episode, talking about like the actress who plays Judy, but she also has again just a moment in episode 4 specifically with her and like the John Goodman's new lady friend. I couldn't believe it. It was insane. And then the number 69 does pop up.
I think we all know what that means, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's when I texted you like Jesus fucking Christ, and then somehow they just kept building up the absurdity to all the way up to like the final credits. It's kind of insane.
Oh god, it's been a good season so far. I really like the BJ storyline going on.
Oh yeah, with him. Yeah, him in the wheelchair.
Yeah, with the fucking pole dancing injury.
Yeah.
Oh man, good stuff. Really good stuff. No, I have not watched the 4th episode yet. God, what have I been watching? I don't know if I've watched. I watched a new Netflix show called The $1 Million Secret or something.
Huh.
Like a really, really basic Netflix like reality TV show where it's basically Among Us, where one person's a millionaire, but everyone has to pretend like they're not that they have to pretend that they're not the millionaire. I don't know. That's what I've been watching. Block. Bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to like figure out how that lasts like a long time.
Yeah. They would change where the million. It was actually kind of interesting. They would change who was the millionaire. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
The last thing I've reviewed on Letterboxd is The Electric State.
And we did. We talked about that.
It was 2 episodes ago. I think we talked about that.
Maybe, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That. I need to go on there more. There's been nothing of interest. I've been opening my theater apps to try to see like, oh, there's got to be something I want to go to. You know, the only thing that's come close to like piquing my interest was the 4K Princess Mononoke. And I'm like, do I go just see that just to go do something?
I'll tell you what, I went and saw the 4K Princess Mononoke.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
Nice.
First time seeing the movie, and there was like a family in front of me, and one of the children was getting real bored. It wasn't like obnoxious, just like kicking feet, begging to play something, but it was definitely like the kid was getting antsy, like going like back, like ping ponging back and forth between parents, just like, I don't want to watch the movie.
Yeah, the movie is a little bit slow. I mean, certainly it's not the most kiddish Ghibli out there.
It's definitely not. No, this is like a toddler, but the movie was also in Japanese with the subtitles, so.
Oh, he didn't know what's going on at all, probably.
Yeah, not at all.
I can't read.
I don't know what the words are.
So is your first time seeing it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. I'd like to watch the 4. I mean, not that it matters that much that it's in 4K, but I would like to see it in theaters. It's a good time. Yeah. It's probably the one I've seen the most. Maybe that or Spirited Away, but it's an easy rewatch. Really a really good comfort watch because a lot of times it's just a vibe, you know. I don't know, just their landscapes and the sound in those movies are just so
the music's
peaceful.
Like, also like great too.
And I love the Studio Ghibli that aren't geared towards kids. So like, you know, there's Totoro, which is geared towards kids, or Ponyo and things like that. But like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and definitely Princess Mononoke. Shoots that one dude's fucking arms off with an arrow.
Yeah, both of them. All of
I'm not
his
sure
arms.
how that happens.
Yeah.
All 2 of them ripped right off his body with one single arrow. A demon shot that arrow. A demon arm shot that arrow.
Demon arm.
So, I can't say I understand the movie very much. I think there's a tree spirit at some point. Well, of
deer
course
spirit. It's a deer spirit.
Deer. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't fucking even know. It's a spirit of something.
Deer spirit.
And it just gets real fucking crazy from there. God, have you seen a lot of the movies, Studio Ghibli movies?
I've seen a few of them only once each. I've like Spirited Away like a long time ago. I need to rewatch that. Howl's Moving Castle, same situation. And then I've seen Boy and the Heron. I think we talked about that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah,
that is a good one. And now Princess Mononoke. That's it.
Actually, I grew up on not really grew up, I wouldn't say that, but I watched a couple as a kid. I watched Totoro as a kid, for sure. And I remember thinking, this is this is a little bit out there for me as a youngin'. And then my grandma had Kiki's Delivery Service on VHS, and I watched the shit out of that thing, not knowing anything about anime, and I thought it's just another cartoon movie to me.
Yeah.
But man, what a fucking flick. And that one's definitely more geared towards kids. But man, they make a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
I don't think that's very debated. I think we all know that they can make a good movie over there at the studio.
As long as it's not Hayao Miyazaki's son that's making the movie.
Yeah.
I think
I've heard a couple.
Yeah.
Couple swings and misses, I guess. The witch.
The earwig and the witch.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds. I was gonna say ear witch, but that didn't sound right. So.
Poppy something up on Poppy Hill, which I think is the one people like.
Oh, okay.
And Tales from the Earthsea is the other one that is definitely more mixed.
Yeah. I remember seeing that, not actually seeing the movie, but seeing the DVD and thinking, that looks sick! But never peeped that one. What's another good one? There's another real good one. It's gotta be.
There's a plethora. There's plenty.
There is. Whatever. I've seen pretty much. I haven't seen Porco Rosso.
That one looks fun because the dude's like a big pig.
Yeah, we love big pigs.
Big pig.
Movies with big pigs.
Yeah.
With
Nick Cage.
Big pigs. My mom used to, when I was a young child, Nick Cage is the first thing that pops up. It's not that big of a pig. All right. My mom would read me this childhood book, children's book, and there's a line in it that goes, "You're a big pig now, big pig." It's all about this little pig who saves the day, and he wants to be a big pig one day. And his mom says, "You're a big pig now, big pig." It's a classic line, and I think about it every time I hear the word pig, and now we're talking about big pig, so big pig, you're a big pig now, big pig.
So this sounds like too good to be true. I feel like you made all of that up.
No, you're a big pig now, big pig.
Wow.
I can't believe I've Googled movies with big pigs.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
Okja, classic.
That's a big pig. That's a big pig.
A movie from 2018 called Dead Pigs. It's on Tubi. Let's go. Comedy drama. All right.
Comedy drama.
I'm gonna watch like whatever Monkey Mondays Karsten Runquist was doing. I'm gonna do it with pigs. The bigger, the better.
Well, what fucking day are you gonna do it on?
Hey, what is there a good like alliteration? Pigs Day.
Pigs Day.
No, it doesn't really work, does it?
I mean, we could make like bacon associated. But...
I used to throw a bacon party every year.
You did?
Called Bacon Fest. Yeah, I started it when I was like 18 or 19. When I first got my own. No, it must have been 19. When I first got my own like actual apartment, I had as many people as I knew. Fucking, I invited everybody over, and to get in, you had to bring a pound of bacon. So
that's like 20, a lot of bacon.
Yeah, 20-something people showed up into my little apartment. Like the party spilled out onto like the stairs of the apartment, and my neighbor opened up his doors. I don't know. It was the first one was crazy. Bacon Fest 2012, maybe.
Yeah, I've known you for a good number of years. You've never mentioned any of this. I've never heard that story before. I'll tell you what. I had similar escapades about like with your bacon night. Me and some friends from high school used to do Nugg Night. We would go to McDonald's, order 100 chicken nuggets, and then go to Walmart and just load up on like fucking like cakes, sodas, and just
bad shit.
The worst shit, and then we would just eat it sober.
Dude, that's the bomb. That sounds so nice. I miss that kind of thing. I mean, not that I would do it exactly the same. My old body couldn't handle that many Little Debbies at one time. Though I would like to. I saw Little Debbie yesterday, and I thought, wow, that looks like it would hurt me. And that's a pretty sad thought. But I'm going to a LAN party this Saturday, so
ooh,
I will be eating some pizza and drinking some Mountain Dews and playing some Nintendos with the boys. I'm excited to relive them old days. You know what I mean?
Them old days.
No Nugg days.
It's just one of those days.
When you want to buy 100 nuggets, bunch of Little Debbies.
You know, there's a movie we can talk about that I saw.
Yeah?
You didn't see it, I don't think. I know you mentioned earlier there's like, no movies out, and I remember because we had this warning given to ourselves by ourselves last episode when we said, I don't think there's anything coming out for a bit except the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
And I watched the Minecraft movie 2 hours ago.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How was it?
It's a strange oddity. Normally I don't condone piracy for movies that are like currently in theaters.
Yeah.
But there's the pirated version, right? The version online that my brother provided me with. It has unfinished VFX throughout the entire thing.
Really?
So that visual element combined with the very like strange and weird screenplay, it's like it's bizarre is all I can really say. And the edible I had, it really turned it into just one of the more perplexing pieces of movie I'd seen in a minute. It was I was like watching it like that fucking meme of like John Hamm from Mad Men, like sitting in the cinema with his cigar lit or his cigarette, just like looking at a like film as an art, and I'm looking at it like just like a dumpster fire, but I'm like captivated. the whole time.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a good time. You know, for as you know, like, yeah, like bad as everything is in a traditional like objective standpoint, it's never like grating. For me, it never felt like painful to sit through. Like I rewatched Tom Cruise's The Mummy the other night. That movie
really?
Yeah, that movie's painful to sit through. It's Tom Cruise month, you know, new Mission Impossible, I gotta go. I gotta watch some Tom Cruise movies.
Is that coming out this month?
Next month.
Oh wow, I didn't even know. All right, that's great. Yeah, that movie sucked ass.
Yeah, but the Minecraft movie is also as like, again, like bad. You know, it's not a good movie, but it's never. Again, it doesn't hurt me to watch.
You know, you saw the Mario movie, I assume?
Yeah.
It feels like... Okay, this is just from me watching the trailer, of course. Obviously, you haven't seen the movie. It feels like the Minecraft movie has the same vibe as that. However, it doesn't have the Mario world to back it up. I mean, of course, it has a Minecraft world, and some people care about that.
Yeah.
But I sure don't. So, like, the minimal enjoyment I got out of the Mario movie came from things that are obviously not going to be there in the Minecraft movie. So I feel like I'm going to get all the worst parts of my experience in the Mario movie if I went to go see the Minecraft. Oh, I'm sorry. A Minecraft movie.
A Minecraft movie.
It's just one of them.
Here's the thing, though. It's directed by the guy who did Napoleon Dynamite. So it's got a a very, very similar, strange sense of humor, but it's somehow more over-exaggerated because now you're working with Minecraft.
Yeah, I could appreciate something like that, but
that's what makes it feel like so like otherworldly and like not human made, but like alien made.
Yeah. AI made, maybe.
I don't know,
computers, bro.
Because like some of the things are so bizarre. Like I don't think a smart computer could do that. It's strange.
I think they should have done something similar to the Lego movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, made the whole thing somehow in Minecraft, sort of. Like, I don't know, not in Minecraft.
It's just a Minecraft Let's Play.
Yeah.
Just put that into
They should have made the most expensive Let's Play.
Let Ninja do it. Get Ninja to play Steve.
Does Ninja still do anything?
He still streams, but he plays a lot of Marvel Rivals these days, but he's bad at the game. Because he's a Fortnite player, not an Overwatch player. He doesn't know how the game like properly is supposed to function as a hero shooter, not a Fortnite.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for Ninja.
Good for Ninja.
I'm a big supporter. I want Ninja back. I want less Mr. Beast. I want more Ninja.
Bring back Ninja.
Quote me on it.
There's another movie I watched that's actually really good.
Okay.
Black Bag. The Michael Fassbender.
Oh, I want to see that.
Steven Soderbergh. It's great.
You're going to tell me more about it, but I did remember. I watched Kneecap. We can talk about that in a second. But because Michael Fassbender is in that as well. I love Michael Fassbender so goddamn much.
He's so like, you know, husband sexy in this movie too. Like,
yeah, and Kate Blanchett or whatever.
Yeah, right? Like you're jealous that those two are married, and not that you're married to either one of them.
You liked the movie?
Oh, I loved it. It's like the best screenplay of the year. Way better than Minecraft's.
It's like, good.
Yeah, it's like. It's like a espionage, but there's like someone spilling the tea a little bit on the inside. Mm-hmm. So it feels like half of it is also just like gossiping about your coworker.
I want to see it.
It's so good.
I would like to see. Yeah, that was one that I was interested in seeing. That is right. Black Bag. I haven't heard anybody talking about that one either. Like. Not that I guess hear much about movies in general but
it's a sleeper hit.
Yeah, who was it made by somebody that you know?
Steven Soderbergh.
I've heard the name. I don't remember what else he's done.
Aaron Bravovich, Logan Lucky,
Oh,
Ocean's 11, Magic Mike.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay.
He did Presence a few months ago, that ghost one.
Yeah.
And he's got a fucking huge... He's got like a billion movies. There's a lot of them.
Well, I'll have to see it. Have you heard of Kneecap?
No, I have not. What is Kneecap?
It's the Irish language film about the rappers. I think it was nominated for an Oscar this year.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It was a very, very good. So like, because like the Irish language is like actually like going extinct, sort of. You know, people don't really speak it anymore. So it's like the movie's about that issue, but like in like a narrative fictional movie about these rappers.
Okay.
So what they're rapping about how the Irish language is dying, then also making a movie in the Irish language. So IRL, keeping the language semi-alive by making the movie about keeping the language alive. It's pretty fucking plays on itself pretty well.
Yeah.
And is way more fun than I expected because like just that premise alone, like oh that's cool, like that's neat, but the movie's actually really fun.
Okay.
And you get to hear a bunch of Irish, which I never really hear that. I guess I never had heard that before. You don't hear it because it's a fucking dying language.
Yeah. There's the fucking dumb, stupid British motherfuckers. It's their fault.
Yeah. Yeah. Brits what do they say? Get out Brits or whatever the fuck they say in the movie. Yeah, no, I really fucked with it. It was really well edited, kind of low budget. It has Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
Doing his damn thing, so it's good to see a familiar face too. But highly recommend. I should probably just do a little 5-star rating really quick so people know that I'm still existing out here.
Yeah.
There we go. People are like, oh, you watched Kneecap. Damn right, it's on Netflix, brother.
Darn right.
Anything else? You watching anything else lately?
That's really all the cool, exciting stuff I watched. You can take another peek, sees. That's all it. The stuff I did want to talk about.
Yeah, I wish I could remember anything else but I just don't think I have. I feel like I don't watch movies no more. It's a thing of the past. Think of the past. Don't do that no more.
Think of the past.
Movies? I'm only into anime TV shows now. Not really. That's not true. I don't watch any of those.
Boo. Are you ready to talk about this episode's movie of choice?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's talk about A Serious Man from the Coen Brothers.
What a fucking movie, huh?
Isn't it so good?
Not what I expected at all. I guess I didn't know what to expect. But very Wes Anderson aesthetic in a lot of it, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to back that statement up very well. But as a vibe, that's how I was feeling. But goddamn, I really loved all the characters in this thing.
It's so fucking good. It's like I've seen it like so many fucking times just like recently. Like I can't stop myself from like just wanting to watch it. It's so fucking funny. And
it is very funny.
Yeah. Like you're just watching fucking poor old Larry Gopnik go through a fucking midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Begging for answers, and then everyone's just like, who knows? We don't got him.
Well, before we get too far into it, let's talk about the beginning, because what the fuck was the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay. What? I felt like a different movie for a second. I mean, it was a fine intro, and like I'm sure it ties in with the themes, but does it tie in? You know what I'm talking about here?
For the longest time, I also didn't get it. I thought it was like maybe just like some sort of like aura. You know, like we're establishing an aura to this movie.
Yeah.
But even then, I really couldn't like back it up because again, we're dealing with like Dybbuk allegations. Who's a Dybbuk? Who's not?
I didn't even know what fuck that was.
Thanks to Zach Bagans, I understand. It's a
nice.
Jewish demon, effectively, and
okay.
not even a real thing in, I guess, Jewish folklore.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that basically, yeah, evil spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know the rule. I don't know what kind of like rule set it has, but yeah. And it's So we go from that to some fucking pushover professors getting a divorce, and nothing goes right for him for the fucking like rest of the 90 minutes.
Goddamn. Yeah. You really watched shit just go through his fucking fingers like fucking. My God.
Yeah. What? But yeah. But I think I do know how to like relate the beginning to the theme of the movie, right? It's a lot of fucking like red yarn going around.
Yeah.
Because like the movie's like main theme is like accepting the ambiguity, you know, like sometimes you just don't get the answers. They're never, you know, you might have questions, but you never get what you want out of it. And I think in like the movie itself too is also pretty ambiguous in the ending, you know, which we can talk about later too.
Yep.
But there's like a whole like central theme of ambiguity, and maybe because we're shown just a random, you know, like Polish Jewish couple in the middle of winter dealing with what the dude's wife says is a dybbuk. Do we find out yes or no? You know, like what is the
guy
answer?
wanders off. The guy wanders off. You don't get to know.
And
you don't get to know
the
answer.
Gets its own ambiguous ending, setting us up for we won't get the answer.
Yeah, I was waiting for something to click more than that. Like I understood that, I guess, pretty much, you know, by the end of the movie, right? But like I was waiting for it to be like, this is like a long ancestor, you know, like there was like a curse passed down or something, but it never did that. And I'm like, well, maybe it is, maybe it's like that. But otherwise it feels like quite literally just like a narrative, like it's just another example of what we're about to watch 90 minutes of, otherwise not related at all. But I don't believe that, because obviously, you know, why are they both Jewish then? Why are they both, like, you know, it's not random. It's not just a random opening just like to show you know, there's something.
I think it's just something to keep it close in like any sort of way, like, you know, like that way it's not like completely disconnected entirely. Then you get to like maybe assume it's like a curse, a generational curse, that he just gets divorced. But
yeah, right. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody stabbed another guy. Now you're getting divorced.
Yeah. Your life's just in shambles, and you just have no control.
But I loved the. I mean, the screenplay of this thing is awesome. Like how the way it's filmed, everything. But one of my favorite was when the second rabbi is talking to him, and they do
the whole dentist
story of the teeth.
The goy's teeth.
And then when the dentist is in the story finally sitting down with the rabbi's voice is still coming out.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a really weird, like, he's sitting in the opposite chair, but he's voicing the guy that's in the opposite chair in a past.
Yeah, he's referring to himself in the third person. Like,
great. Yeah.
Yes, the rabbi not
really good.
You know, like points to himself.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a really great, probably more memorable scene for sure. But
and it's like the fucking pull quote I got out this time. Again, like talking about like the thesis. You sent this to me as a text too. But like why does he make us feel the questions if he's not gonna give us the answers? And like Rabbi Nagner just like laughs, like, he hasn't told me. Yeah, right? It's all just some big joke.
That's so good.
Like a fucking perfect punchline.
It really is. Everything leading up to, like, you just don't get an answer, and then the end of the movie, very obviously,
They
fucking tornado coming towards the bully that he was about to pay off.
Towards the school. Fucking
Yep.
Larry Gobnick gets a phone call from the doctor saying like shit might be fucked. Come over.
Yeah. Yep.
And it just leaves you with that.
Yeah.
Fucking,
yep.
It's fucked up, but it's so fucking again, it's perfect.
It really is.
Yeah.
What part made me laugh the hardest? When after Cy Abelman dies in his car crash.
Cy Abelman.
It cuts to I think Larry talking to the rabbi, I assume, or somebody talking to somebody. He goes, I don't know, I just feel like she's asking a whole lot. I mean, paying for the whole funeral or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't ever explain, it doesn't show that. It's just like, I think she's asking a lot, not referring to anything, but it just jumps. I love that the movie jumps a big narrative way like that. Like, yeah, it could show all of that, but like now we just know that, okay, this is where they're at. Yep, he's now in the fucking hotel. Like, obviously they show it,
Roger.
But it'll just jump. It jumps around in the timeline almost randomly. It feels like, obviously in sequential order, not that it's jumping through time like. But I really enjoyed that. I really loved the uncle character.
Richard Kind
always
is
being in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be out in a minute,
dude. And his breakdown.
Oh yeah, Hashem hasn't given me bupkis. Look what he's giving you. He's like, I live at the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
What do I have?
This guy. Yeah, this kind of puts things into perspective a little bit. Like nobody should complain about anything. Maybe is what the movie is really telling me. Don't complain about anything.
Yeah, like
nothing matters.
God, the old rabbi, whatever his name is,
Marshak, something like that. Marshak.
Yeah, Marshak sounds right. Yeah, like he tells fucking Larry Gobnick's kid, like, be a good boy.
Yeah, what is his big line?
The lyrics to the fucking song in the movie. It's like, when the truth is found.
Yeah. What was he saying? Okay.
Lies.
Yeah. What is that from? Like,
that's
okay,
from
was
that's
it
from
Jefferson Airplane or something?
No, that's from the song that's played throughout the movie, like in the opening and closing credits. He's referencing that song because like he fucking listened to the kid's iPod.
Yeah, and then he says the 4 names, but then he says members of the airplane or something, and I'm like,
the band, yeah.
He must be talking about Jefferson Airplane, but I don't know the fucking members of Jefferson. I mean, or a band. Second, I thought, is he talking about the movie Airplane? And I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense.
No,
he's talking about lyrics. Okay, I guess I didn't know that he was quoting the lyric. I didn't understand that. That's kind of cool. I wonder what song it is. A Serious Man.
Yeah, Don't You Want Somebody to Love by Jefferson Airplane.
It is by Jefferson Airplane. Okay, yeah. that makes his quote make sense.
Yeah, he's just yeah, listing band members. Jefferson Starship right here. So yeah.
Want somebody to love.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about the son's like collection of friends, like all just like smoking weed, and then just like the one who keeps saying "fucker" after every sentence.
Give me that fucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit this fucker. Oh, that guy's a fucker. He's a real fucker. That guy. What a fucker. Just keep saying "fucker" over and over again.
Yeah.
That part makes me laugh like a little bit too. One thing I do like makes me a little bit excited because I know we were talking about like how ambiguous the movie is. It never gives you any answers. You're just left wondering what the fuck was any of that all about. And then you don't get the answer. This movie's gonna piss good old enemy of the show, Austin. He's gonna fucking hate it because all he wants are answers.
Well, maybe the fact that the movie's about not getting answers will be okay.
Maybe it'll make it gonna matter to him. He's still gonna be like, they still could have given me one. Because that was his whole like kit and caboodle about like why he didn't like Twin Peaks: The Return was because like it didn't answer any of the questions he had. And
yeah,
I mean, he also had like really bizarre and dumb questions. And like The Return was just not the show he wanted. But anyway, yeah, I think I still really would love to show it to him. He knows I'm a big fan of the Coen brothers, even though he insists that Ridley Scott is my favorite director. I never mentioned that I really love Ridley that much, just Napoleon.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. Shout out Jared Hess, Minecraft. Full circle.
Oh, well, shit, No Country for Old Men. Nah, that's a real movie. I'm trying to think of what other movies have this kind of vibe to it of these fellas' career, but Fargo, I suppose.
Fargo's kind of got that same, like...
dry, conversational, very character-driven.
Yeah, I mean, you watch any Coen brother movie, especially like ones that lean towards humor, each character's
Raising Arizona.
Yeah, Raising Arizona, Big Lebowski, like all like the characters.
Oh brother, where art thou?
In those movies,
this is way more of like a Joel Coen movie. I guess I don't really know the difference. Joel Coen.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference, right? Joel Coen directed The Tragedy of Macbeth. Very serious, very like kino cinema movie. Yeah. And Ethan Coen directed Drive-Away Dolls, which is goofy, filled with like bizarre fun characters. So I think that Ethan does a lot of like the character writing, and Joel does a lot of the regular movie directing, and it's like the perfect combination.
I see.
Because then we get movies like A Serious Man and The Big Lebowski, which is like insanely memorable and standout characters. Every single character is a standout, and
I haven't seen that in high
a
school.
very compelling script at the same time.
I don't even remember what happens in The Big Lebowski. I remember bowling, and I remember...
Yeah.
That's really all I remember. I remember Uncut Gems. No, Gems. Fuck. Righteous Gemstones guy is what I was trying to say.
John Goodman.
There you go, John Goodman. I remember him in the movie, but I remember very little.
It's so good. I watched it like just a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Well, I'm glad this movie was as fun as it was, because I don't know. I don't know if I was expecting funny at all.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's called A Serious Man. What kind of jokes are we working with here?
Right,
you don't know. And then you meet Cy Abelman, and you're just like, holy shit.
God, he's so great. I don't know what that actor's name is, but every time he's in anything, it's
Fred Malamed.
He's a great Fred. Where is he, Fred?
I know he's I was gonna say, I swear to God, I thought he was in the Grand Budapest Hotel. But he's not.
Where do I know him from? I know him from things, but I just don't.
Shiva Baby? Passengers.
Never saw it.
The Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Love it.
Brawl in Cell Block 99. Bone Tomahawk.
Must be in a lot of TV shows that I've seen.
I don't see any on here. None on
his fucking... Are you on Letterboxd?
Yeah, none in his Letterboxd bio.
That'll
They
do it
don't care about TV sometimes.
Oh, he's in Barry. Great show.
I haven't
seen
seen
WandaVision. Barry. Oh, you haven't seen Barry? Oh, it's really good. No. I like it a lot. Maybe it's not great. I mean, you shouldn't freak out. Oh! No! But it's pretty damn good. Yeah, no, that's what I got nothing.
You got nothing. Do you think this movie belongs on the Weirdo Watchlist?
No.
It feels close, because again, it is just the only thing, is just like the vibe of just watching this dude go through not the worst divorce ever, but it's just he has no control. because he thinks he didn't do anything, that none of this should be happening.
Yeah, I just don't think weird is the right word.
Yeah.
You know, an interesting movie, and it plays with a cool concepts. I think it plays with the narrative. The screenplay is pretty fucking genius, but I don't think that makes it weird. No.
Yeah. No, it's just incredibly slick. It's got so much character to it in itself. And yeah, again, like one of my favorite like subgenres is just like dudes having a bad time. Like whether it's like of their own causing or not, or if they have any control whatsoever, like this is a great example. And then other movies like After Hours, I don't know if you've seen that, but Martin Scorsese flick, where just like dude just like wants to get some like midnight poontang, but ends up being accused of like the neighborhood burglar, and just he's like trapped in New York in the middle of the night, just wants to get back to his apartment, but everything keeps going wrong for him, and it's pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen? I'm not gonna remember. Arias, Beau is Afraid.
I have not seen Beau is Afraid. I really ought to though. It's just 3 hours.
I loved it. Yeah,
I feel
it was not for everybody. I feel like it was really, really for me, but I can really see why it's not going to be for everybody. But it's just got this like perfect fucking mom story that I just fucking resonate with. It's goddamn my favorite. But nothing goes right for Beau. That movie is over the top like that. So
yeah, that's one I've been meaning to get to for a while, but just never like found the appropriate 3 hours. One day.
I will say that if you want to break that's a good one that comes in like 3 acts. I think it like splits them up pretty well.
Like what, like 45 minutes each, something like that.
About an hour each. I think.
Well, 3 acts, 3 hours. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah. I just mathed it up, dude.
Yeah.
Call me Uncle Arthur, because I'd be mathing in my book.
You got the mentaculus, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is.
It works. It really works.
Yeah, shit. Goofy ass.
God, I love Richard Kind for that. So yeah, out of 10, what would you rate out of 10?
Out of 10, 9.
9 out of 10.
If not a 10, I mean, it's what movie's perfect, I guess. But yeah,
for me, a lot.
Great. Yeah. Fucking, I like to give out 10 out of 10, so fuck it. It's up there with the 9 or a 10.
Yeah, introing this movie like last episode, I did say it was like one of my favorites, and that still stands up. Just no matter again like how many times I watched it, it's again like everything we said about it, like phenomenal, like the character writing, like just fucking hilarious situation comedy. Again, you're just watching Larry Gopnik just struggle to just be a capable human. Just can't keep anything in his life like together. His kids just like, like Uncle Arthur's still to the bathroom. F Troop's still fuzzy, calling him at work.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious every time I watch it. Love it.
Yeah. I'm sure a good rewatch. I obviously haven't. I just finished it, but an easy rewatch, I'm sure.
Yeah. So how about we move on and you, sir, pick the next movie.
Pick a new flick, huh?
Yeah. Do you have one ready, or did you forget? I thought about texting you.
You know what? I did forget. However, I think I found. No, that sounds fucking crazy. Never mind. Hey, Stop Stabbing Me doesn't seem that good, so let me just find something else here.
I want to see what that one's about. Hey, Stop Stabbing Me.
Yeah, I don't know about it. Here's one that I've wanted to watch. Gummo from 1997.
I don't think I bought that on Criterion, but I was gonna.
But you've seen that. Yeah, it's
I have
Criterion?
not. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. They just did a release, but no, yeah, Gummo. That'll put me at 3 Harmony Korine movies this year.
Harmony Korine.
No, yeah. He directed he directed Baby Invasion, which I talked about. Beach Bum, Spring Breakers. Not Good Will Hunting.
No.
Gummo?
Oh. Apparently, if you click on Harmony Korine's name on Letterboxd, the first thing that pops up is his uncredited role, acting role in Good Will Hunting. Apparently.
Probably.
Okay, I guess that's why is that the first thing that pops up. Anyway, Harmony. Oh yeah, this guy. Yep, Beach Bum guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked on film starring Harmony. He's in Good Will Hunting, uncredited.
That's crazy.
Who knew? Fucking knew. Okay, yeah, we'll watch Gummo. Gummo looks alright. Looks interesting.
Yeah, the only little bit I heard about, right, and this might set us up for the better in the long run when we do watch it, that it's like, you remember when we watch like Slacker, that's very like slice of life, you know, like person to person. I heard Gummo is the same way, but like with like trash people from the Appalachians.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Or I guess Ohio. So.
Ohio.
Yeah. So.
All trash lives.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down to watch.
Doesn't say it's on a streaming service, but I know Criterion put out like a new 4K release for it. So.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to go pick that up now.
All right. I didn't want to make you spend money.
I was gonna buy it anyway. It's just I didn't want to last time I was at Barnes and Noble.
What if it's not good? I guess we're gonna find out on the next episode.
I own a lot of bad movies anyway, so.
That's fair. I hope you can get this 50% off or something.
Not until
wait for that sale.
Not until July. That's the next sale.
Oh really? July?
Yeah.
Is that when that happens? Oh gosh, shit.
So it's alright.
Shit.
It's alright.
Gummo.
So yeah, watch Harmony Korine's Gummo for the next episode, and watch movies, talk about movies, and watch more movies. Thank you, Internet.
Yeah, nice.
Any final thoughts out of you?
Watch movies.
Watch movies. You heard it here first. Thank you, Internet. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.